Hello, it's Liz from West Star Tarot, and today I am doing the final installation of Top Tarot Trumps, the year-long project that was thought up by and led by Masha at Musings by Masha. And I'm feeling a little emotional, I have to say. It's done. We're at the world today. And so we have reached the conclusion of our archetypal journey through the 22 majors. Many people call this the Fool's Journey. Many people talk about each of the majors as representation of archetypes that are found in all cultures or many cultures globally. And it's a journey that we go through to reach this world, to reach the world card, to reach the end, to reach a place of wholeness and completion. And I like to think of it as a spiraling journey. So we've gone all the way around the 22 trumps, majors, keys, if you will. And now we've reached the pinnacle, the world card. But we're not done, because we're going to now start again. But we're not going to go back down to where we started from. We're starting from a higher position. And we're going to cycle up again, and we'll get to the world again, and we'll cycle up again. So we're continually and continuously evolving and growing and changing as we go through this journey through the archetypes of the majors. And at any different point in time, we may relate more to one major than another. And maybe one major has more to teach us than another at any point in our lives and in our journey as we're learning, growing, evolving, and changing. So anyway, I pulled out several cards, and I also pulled out some guidebooks. I really like to include, I start off with sort of my own impressions of the card, but then I like to look at the creators or the authors of the cards that I've pulled and hear what they have to say about each of the cards. I find it interesting because there's similarities but differences. So everyone interprets things similarly but differently. So let's take a look at our at our cards. So I'm starting off here with the World card from the Gentle Tarot by Mari in the Sky. And Mari talks about how we've gone on our journey with the assistance and along with the elements. And so you can see these dots that represent, let's see if I can see, so earth, earth, fire, water, air. So that's the elements that have we've been cycling through the major arcana, but the major arcana have elemental influences in them as well. And so I love how this person is standing there fully embracing where they are on their journey and feeling whole and complete and vibrant and ready to meet the world on their own terms. So here's what Mari has to say in her guidebook. I am in harmony and in union with the world around me. I am here I am whole. And can't you really hear that coming out of the voice coming out of this person? That Mari really captured that in this drawing, I feel. I am powerful, life force energy, capable of creating the inner and outer world that I desire. Take a moment, I'm going to hold this card up. I always forget that part. Take a moment to savor your energized spirit as it connects with the cosmic whole. With this card, we reach the last of the major arcana. The Fool's journey has reached its culmination of experience and soul work. The pieces come together. You have found your voice. You have found your name. You embody the elements that nurture your balance. And you have dressed yourself in regalia that is truly you. And she writes it with a capital Y. Beautiful. This is the World card from the Star Tarot by Kathy McClellan. And like Mari's guidebook, this guidebook is great. I really enjoy, Kathy has included in the guidebook, she's the artist as well as the author, and she has included in the guidebook what the symbols mean, what, you know, so what the butterfly means, what the turtles mean, what this being means. So it's nice to hear the artists talk about what they intended for the symbols to mean. So here's the star, the world, the gateway to wisdom, integration of the self. And so I love that. So we've gone through this journey through the 22 or previous 21 archetypes, and now we reach the world, and now we are fully integrating ourself. And we're taking the lessons that we've learned along our journey, and we're building upon them, and we're putting it all together and becoming an integrated whole. The world symbolizes a completion and a new beginning of the magnificent journey through the 22 keys of the majors. The mind, body, heart, always forget, heart and spirit are in harmony and fully integrated. So again, we hear about integration. The whole self bathes in the expansion of creation, living in complete trust without fear. The fool has traveled a long road to get to the heights of the world. Here there is joy, love, and fulfillment. The world's number is 21, the number of perfection, divine wisdom, with love, unity, truth, higher self, and reincarnation. So, you know, it's not like we take our whole life to go through the major arcana. As I mentioned, I envision this spiral, and we go through this journey multiple times through each of our reincarnations. And so it's not just once that we cycle through these archetypes. And each time as we go up the spiral, we're looking at each of the majors from a different perspective. And we've got all the history and lessons and learning and experience behind us, which does give us a different perspective on things. So this is the World card from the Star Tarot. One of my favorite world cards is from Tarot de Saint Croix by Lisa de Saint Croix. And she's got the astrological, zodiacal symbols in the sky. And I love that we see the sun and the moon and our beautiful Mother Earth. And this is a representation of the archangel. So we have the full moon and the crescent moon. So I love this one. I actually bought the print from Lisa at a tarot conference years ago, and it's here in my reading room. This is from the Greenwood Tarot, and it's called the World Tree. And you can see that it represents the 4 seasons. And that is also sort of symbolic of our journey through the majors. And this is by Cheska Potter. And here's what Cheska has to say. It's a brief entry. Like the wildwood, the greenwood talks about each one of the majors on the position of the wheel of the year. And Cheska has pictured or represented the world or the world tree as the center of the wheel of the year. A strong and healthy tree with the foliage of all 4 seasons, winter, spring, summer, and autumn, stands on the earth, branches reaching the sky, roots deep in the earth. The labyrinth, a stellar vision in the Fool, is here grounded on the land. You stand at the center of the tree, your journey complete. You are able to draw on all the qualities from the other cards on the wheel. You are in balance. You are whole. You are at one with yourself, your immediate universe, your own path, and greater destiny. So I love that too. And then this is a new favorite of mine. This is from Witch Sister, by Julia Jeffrey. And this is called The Land. And we see the Kaliak represented on this card. So let me just briefly mention what Julia has to say. I'm going to try to hold this so that we don't get too much glare. There we go. The vein standing out on her worn old hands. Here we go. I'm with you, Kaliak. Her hair has grown white and heavy as the winter snows. She has tramped over these rugged mountains and herded her deer through forests and glens for eons, since the impossibly far-off days when she helped to shape this land. The Kaliak is the land, and the land is forever in her heart. So it's like she is the land, and the land is her. Beautiful. Love this. Really touching. And Julia says, I lost my page here. Julia says, time, work, and care have written their story on her face and body. They carve and shape her as they have shaped the mountains. The land and its great mother, our great mother, reflect one another. This one I really love, this sentence. If we are living fully, we will touch and change the world, and the world will do the same for us. If we are living fully, we will touch and change the world, and the world will touch and change us. I love that. And then the final card of the final major in my final video, my final Top Tarot Trump video, is this one from The Ancestral Path by Julia Kachina Watt. And I just thought, well, what could be more beautiful than this? And I'm inspired by this one to move forward in peace and harmony with our Mother Earth and my co-citizens of the globe. And by that I include humans, mammals, fish, birds, trees, plant spirits, crystals and rocks, the earth itself, herself. So yeah, a beautiful way to end this journey by looking at our beautiful planet and thinking about how much we are needed to support our planet as Mother Earth supports us. So, once again, I will say thank you, Masha. I'm really so happy that you reached out to the community and invited us to go on this journey with you. And I think I've mentioned a couple times, but I'm really kind of proud of myself as an Aries sun who's like a master of, what do they say? Jack of all trades, master of none. So, you know, I'm like always, like I kind of like a magpie, always looking at the next sparkly thing. And so to stick to this and complete it makes me really happy. And I enjoyed watching other folks' videos too, sharing their knowledge and interpretation of the majors. It was just, it was a lovely, lovely year-long journey. And I'm sad that it's over. So I don't know, maybe in the future we'll do Journey Through the Minors or something. Anyway, peace and love, everyone.